everyone, it's Nina and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be going over my monthly plan with me for September. For this spread, my overall inspiration was to try and capture the same energy of some of my favorite spreads in my journal, and one of them is my Gentleman's Guide spread, which I'll put a photo up on screen of what that looks like. I think that September in 2021 was like the transition point for where reading went from one of my more minor hobbies to it becoming one of my main hobbies. I would still say sewing is my main hobby, but I definitely read more regularly than I do sew. But partially why I started reading a lot more was because I read The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, and I started believing in love again, as cringy as that sounds. I think starting off, when I read books, I gave Dune and Sabriel 5 stars because, yes, they were good books and I liked them, but I thought that a passive level of enjoyment was all a book could offer me. But when I read Gentleman's Guide, it was like a spark. I was transformed from how much emotion that book brought out of me. It was so much fun. I loved all of the characters, the romance, the story was so energetic and fast-paced. No, it's not the perfect book, and I don't think it's for everyone. I know there are a lot of people who think Monty as a main character is a really awful person, but I also think that's part of the story in seeing him grow into a better version of himself while still retaining his charm and personality. I definitely think I'm going to reread this book in September on the anniversary of me reading it for the first time. I think another huge thing is that this was my first audiobook, and I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe how much audiobooks have really changed the game for me. And I was really lucky that my first audiobook was a book that has a really amazing narrator. Christian Coulson hits it out of the park being Monty, and in all the interviews I've seen of him related to Gentleman's Guide, you can see just how much he cares about the characters and his performance. But talking about audiobooks in general, even a book I don't love can become better when I don't have to physically read it, but can go about my day and get things done while listening to it as an audiobook. Anyway, with that rambling out of the way, you can see here I ended up doing a kind of mirror of my Gentleman's Guide spread. I wanted to add in teal since that is the color of the book, and overall do a more rustic scrapbook feel. I really like the vintage scrapbook journal style that has really grown in popularity over the last year or two since dark academia took hold of popular consciousness and never left. And I think I like it so much that I'm probably going to do this theme for my next year's journal. I'm fine with bopping around and doing what I want with this journal, but I can tell the spreads that spark the most joy are the ones that have this type of layered paper and darker look. And I want to have a more cohesive look for my journal come 2023. Anyway, that is it for this month's plan with me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!